This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Monday, December 15th. A mix of sun and clouds on the way today, but the temperature will continue to climb into the 50s with a high of 51. Partly cloudy this evening with a low of 41. Highs will be back in the 60s by midweek. Here are today's headlines. Dallas County Adult Probation Director Arnold Patrick has transitioned out of his role leading the department. That's according to an email his deputy sent to employees on Friday. The criminal district and county court judges who oversee the Community Supervision and Corrections Department director declined to comment on the nature of Patrick's departure. Christina O'Neill, chief counsel for the judiciary, told the Dallas Morning News matters involving employees are confidential and not subject to public dissemination. But Patrick's departure comes as the department remains under a state investigation prompted by reporting from the news in October that uncovered how Patrick paid his State Advocacy Association colleague $45,100 in a contract to vet vendors, despite the consultant acknowledging in an email he did not complete the work. According to Director of Communications Amanda Hernandez, the audit by the Texas Board of Criminal Justice's Office of Internal Auditor is still in process. Patrick did not respond to a phone call or a text message seeking comment. Marta Kang, Deputy Director of the Adult Probation Department, is serving as acting director. In other news, organizers of Arlington Pride announced Friday they will cancel next year's event after the city council rejected a plan to ban discrimination against gay and transgender residents. The head of the Help Center for LGBT Health and Wellness said in a statement the organization would not invite visitors to a city that does not offer the most basic protections. DJ Johansson, CEO of the Help Center, said, "Pride is about safety, celebration, and community. Without local anti-discrimination safeguards, we cannot guarantee those values for our attendees, performers, or partners." The decision to suspend the event comes only 3 days after city council members scrapped a plan to enshrine protections for LGBTQ residents into a city ordinance. The 5-4 vote followed months of debate, delayed votes, and impassioned pleas from the LGBTQ community and allies to restore protections. Next up, the Louisville Police Department said Sunday that one of its officers was arrested last week in connection with a child sex assault. 32-year-old Zakur Vargas was arrested on December 11th in Heath on a charge of sexual assault of a child. That's according to a statement from Louisville Police. Vargas has been placed on administrative leave while the criminal investigation into the case is underway. The accused officer has been employed with the Louisville Police Department since May and is currently assigned to the Patrol Division. Heath officers responded to a 911 call Friday morning about suspicious activity. When the officers arrived at the scene, they found Vargas and a 16-year-old involved in sexual activity in a public place. Vargas was booked into the Rockwall County Jail, where he was formally charged. Jail records show that Vargas was released from jail Saturday after posting a $100,000 bond. And Sevy's Grill in Dallas will close next year after almost 30 years serving almond-crusted trout and lemon pepper redfish near Highland Park and University Park. Chef and owner Jim Sevy Severson said in an email, "It's the end of an era in the Park Cities." His Dallas Grill survived some of the most catastrophic economic climates for restaurants, including the period after 9/11, the late 2000s recession, and the COVID-19 pandemic. But it was a failed lease negotiation with the landlord that will spell the end. Sevy's, at its current location, is expected to close June 27th, but Severson hopes to find a new location for his restaurant. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.